Hey guys, let's get more news about Lakers, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Luka Doncic set for first look at Clippers as a Laker. A new energy will envelop the rivalry between the Los Angeles Lakers and the visiting Los Angeles Clippers when the teams meet Friday. While the Lakers are incorporating Luka Doncic into the mix, the Clippers continue to look for a flow since Kawhi Leonard rejoined the team. The Clippers are just 2-3 in a run of 8 consecutive road games, although they will enter the Friday contest coming off a 122-117 victory over the Chicago Bulls on Wednesday. James Harden scored 30 points, including a decisive three-pointer with 14.4 seconds remaining. Leonard scored 17 points and grabbed 8 rebounds in 33 minutes. He is averaging 16.9 points and 4.8 rebounds in 17 games since making his season debut in January after dealing with knee soreness. Leonard has missed 7 of the 24 games the Clippers have played since his return, with the team going 13-11 over the entire stretch. The team also went 13-11 in the previous 24 games. Harden struggled in the first half against the Bulls, shooting 1 of 5. But he broke free with 23rd quarter points, as he made 5 of his 7 three-point tries in the period. The Clippers went 8 of 11, 72.7%, from long distance in the third. Being aggressive. It's a mindset, Harden said about his performance in the third quarter. The first half, the zone kind of staggered us a little bit, slowed us down, but that's why there's 2 halves to a game. Doncic scored 21 points and pulled down 13 rebounds in the Lakers' 111-102 home victory over the Minnesota Timberwolves on Thursday. Against the Clippers, he has averaged 32.6 points in 18 career games. Doncic has played in just 6 games since missing 6 weeks with a calf strain, and a second game in 2 nights is looming. He sat out the second game of the Lakers' only prior back-to-back since he was acquired from the Dallas Mavericks on February 2. The Lakers' other star, LeBron James, compiled 33 points and 17 rebounds against Minnesota but looked to be favoring his right hamstring late in the game. "I'm good," James said. "We'll see how I feel when I get up Friday morning." There were other causes for concern, including Rui Hachimura departing in the third quarter with a left knee strain. Even though Doncic hit the 20-point mark for the second time with Los Angeles, he shot just 6 of 20 from the floor and 1 of 9 from three-point range. He is shooting 22.4%, 11 of 49, from long distance with his new team. "We trust Luka as a shooter and as a decision-maker and the type of shots he's been able to create throughout his career," Lakers coach J.J. Redick said. "I think we've all had stretches like that. He'll find his rhythm. We're confident he will." The Lakers are now 4-2 with Doncic on the court. After the Clippers won 11 consecutive games between the teams, the Lakers have won 4 of the past 6, including a 122-97 victory on the Clippers' home court February 4. James scored 26 points for the Lakers in that one, while Norman Powell had 20 for the Clippers. Powell, the Clippers' leading scorer at 24.2 points per game, has missed the past 4 contests with left knee soreness. He was considered questionable for Friday. Breaking down the Rockets' stretch run for the playoffs. The Houston Rockets are currently 37-22, putting them 4th in the Western Conference. It's a long way from the past few years of misery and farther along than most prognosticators imagined. But this team has designs on a playoff run beyond just the first round. To do that, they have to find their way through a closing schedule that pits them against some of the best in the NBA, and some of the worst. Current record: 37-22 position in conference, 4th combined winning percentage of remaining teams on schedule, .452 games remaining, 23 road games remaining, 11 back-to-back games remaining, 3 best teams remaining, Thunder, Nuggets, Lakers, Pacers. The Rockets are 4-2 against these 4 teams, with both losses coming against the Thunder, one the first week of the season and the other during the NBA Cup semifinal. In fact, the Rockets have been pretty good against very good teams this season. They will need to be given they face the Nuggets and Lakers twice in the final 23 games. Both Denver and LA are rolling post the trade deadline. Worst teams remaining, Jazz, Pelicans, 76ers. On the other hand, the Rockets have only been average against bad teams this season. They just lost in Utah a week ago. But, they have handled the Pelicans both times they have played this season, and the 76ers are in full tank mode. Toughest stretch, the final 5 in the last 10 days of the season. The Rockets face the Thunder and Nuggets at home, with the Lakers, Warriors, and Clippers on the road. Not exactly an easy end to the season, but it should be a great precursor to the postseason. Charles Barkley says he was once traded to Lakers, before the deal fell through. Charles Barkley wearing the Los Angeles Lakers purple and gold? Apparently, for a few hours, at least, that once appeared to be reality. Speaking to co-host Ernie Johnson on a recent episode of the Steam Room podcast, Barkley was asked by a listener to name a trade that nearly happened from back in his playing days. The transaction he brainstormed involved the Philadelphia 76ers trying to send him to Los Angeles. "I got traded to the Lakers," Barkley said. True story. "I get a call one morning from my agent, 'Hey, the Sixers finally pulled the trigger. I got traded to the Lakers.' And I'm like, 'Damn, thank you, it's about time, can't wait.' So, I get my friends together, and we get blasted. We get blasted, Ernie. About 3 a.m., my agent calls me, the Sixers pulled out the deal." Johnson, who has worked alongside Barkley on TNT's Inside the NBA since 2000, had never heard that story before. "I was so mad," Barkley said. Barkley didn't reveal when exactly the 76ers-Lakers trade fell apart, but he was eventually traded from Philadelphia to the Phoenix Suns in July 1992. If it occurred at some point during the 1991-92 season, perhaps the Lakers viewed Barkley as their next face of the franchise after Magic Johnson announced his retirement from basketball in November 1991. Barkley went on to put together a Hall of Fame career over 16 seasons with the 76ers, Suns, and Houston Rockets. But Barkley potentially joining the Lakers now qualifies as one of the biggest what-ifs in NBA history. And you, fan? What do you think of Charles Barkley's situation? Leave your opinion in the comments.